Sometimes I want to dream forever. Just close my eyes and enter the world my brain has created only for me. Where the white rabbit can't decide which way to go, so he just moves in every direction at once. Where the omnipresent voice inside my head is finally put on silent, and no one tries to hurt my heart. Where all my problems and responsibilities have dissolved into nothing, and I can just be. The world in my dreams doesn't make any sense. But neither does the real world, so what does it matter? If you really think about it, real life is much more absurd than any dream you could ever have. Just imagine the you from your dreams suddenly finding themselves on planet Earth, in between wars, intrigues and greediness. Why are they all behaving this way? Your dream self asks. Do you have an answer to explain it to yourself? Whenever I'm dreaming, my current life stops existing to me, or maybe even to anyone at all. Every time I fall asleep, I die. In my dream world, I instead relive everything I remember from my past and my future. All these precious memories that my brain has worked hard to separate from the pain and suffering connected to them. So wonderful, so peaceful. As a child, you were always so carefree, and your entire childhood used to be just like a perfect dream without any hardships. Don't you remember? Wouldn't you like to go back to that time? And to the person you used to be? Wouldn't you like to just leave your complicated life behind? You can, if you want to. Just stay here with me forever, and live your very own perfect dream life. Home? What about home? I don't know what you mean. This is home now. What used to be my home in the real world doesn't matter to me here and now. I don't care about where I was born and raised, or where I will die one day. Because my brain is all of these things for me as well. My birthplace, my home and my grave. As an eternal galaxy of its own, my brain is everything I really am and everything that actually exists to me. My physical body and what's known to you as the real world are nothing more than a disguise for what's beyond our basic visual and haptic perception, a much deeper consciousness of everlasting existence. Physical matters don't mean anything to me at all. Because I now know that they're merely a three-dimensional projection, a simulation to hold us captive and make us believe that it's the dream world that is fake and unrealistic in its nature. To keep us from trying to stay inside our dream worlds forever. But I have now found my truth and the place where I belong. Where I want to be is within me. Where I need to be is me. I myself am my only home. People who have died on planet Earth still exist in the dream world, because they are never actually gone from your memories and from your heart. It's a cruel act to take somebody away from your life forever, with no way of ever getting them back, or for a concept like a limited lifetime and the awareness of an eventual death to even exist at all. Have you ever thought about how odd it is that everybody will have to die one day and how this fact just seems like the orderly reality for us? Have you ever asked yourself where people go after they die, or if they even go anywhere at all? In a galaxy that's said to be as spacious as ours, don't you find it strange that after a certain amount of time, each of us will have to leave again? The dream world works entirely different. There's no expiry date for you, or for anybody and anything else, and no earthly limitations like the ones you have learned to know all these years. Everything here is forever. And with the countless possibilities of what you can do and have control over, you become the god of your very own flawless world. Wait. Do you want to wake up? Do you really want to leave this place? If you ask me, I would never want to leave here. Imagine how great it would be to be trapped inside an eternal dream forever. No way of escaping. Because there's no reason you would ever want to escape. Because this is the perfect world. I really never want to stop dreaming. Will you stay here dreaming with me?